The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World versus Tommy Callahan and Richard from Tommy Boy.
What's Richard's last name? Because he's not Callahan.
No, he's not. I don't know
Richard,
what his last name is.
Richardson.
I don't know if he has a last name.
I'm going to look it up.
Go ahead.
You can start. I'm going to look up Richard's last name.
Well, you know, we've actually done Tommy Callahan before on his own.
Really?
Yeah, against Jack Black's character from School of Rock. It was way long
Are we
time
allowed
ago.
to repeat?
Well, because now he's in a duo, it's a completely different thing.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, really? Then I wish I had brought it up before.
Yeah, for sure. But that's all right. I mean, we're already here.
Okay. I think it's a different thing if you do, because
I don't like that none of the people in the Tommy Boy cast have last names at all.
well, that's how movies work.
But even Tommy Callahan isn't listed as Tommy Callahan. He's just listed as Tommy.
Because they put it as like what it says in the script, and you're not going to write Tommy Callahan for every line of that guy's dialogue. You're just going to write Tommy because you know that
Trent
that's a
McMullen
character.
played by Frat Boy. And Dean Marshall played Frat Boy.
Oh shit!
And Michael Cram played Frat Boy.
Michael Cram. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
And I've never heard it.
Yeah, me neither.
But he's in known for To Catch a Killer, that new Netflix movie.
No shit.
Or that
Michael
new
Cram's
movie that-
still working? Good for him.
Known for.
I'm glad he's out
The
there.
Birch, a TV series. Flashpoint. That was a popular show, wasn't it?
I think so. I've definitely heard of it. But enough about Mike Cram, legend Mike Cram,
Yes.
cinema legend. You know, Richard is a coward. That seems evident to me.
Yeah, but he's a dick.
He is a dick.
And I think
And-
that works well against Wayne and Garth.
You're right, especially against Garth, I think, which is probably going to be the matchup because, you know, Richard and Garth are kind of like the sidekicks to Wayne and Tommy. So you have the sidekicks facing off against each other, and Garth definitely seems like the kind of guy that Richard could, you know, punk on.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, but you're not recalling maybe I'm putting words in your mouth before we're getting into it, but that's not true of Garth at all. That he's not like that. I don't know when the last time you watched the movie Wayne's World is or any of that stuff, but Garth is like, so to refresh your memory, specifically there's a scene at the beginning of Wayne's World when they go to the rock club and this guy like is in Garth's way and Garth is like, "Excuse me, I'd like to get by now." And the guy's like, "Get out of the fucking way, punk." So Garth goes, "Okay." And he goes to his car and he gets a belt that he made that is a taser, and he electrocutes the guy to the point of like burning. And he goes, "Excuse me," and like steps over his, you know, electrified body. That's what Garth is. Garth's a bit of a silent killer. Unassuming. And he can move. Like the Foxy Lady part. Ding, 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 ding,
I got to
ding.
back this whole segment up right now.
Okay.
Why did you hit me with the, I don't know if you recall, but you're wrong. Like, did you try to put me in a box there about my Wayne's World knowledge?
Yeah, because which is why I put that credit part, because I did want to get out what I was saying, but I do recognize that what I was saying maybe was not the exact opposite of what you were saying, because I just want to make sure that
What did I say what did I say? I don't know what I said.
Well, just when we were talking about the idea of Richard completely owning Garth.
Oh,
you were like, oh, yeah. But that's not actually. It would look like that to Richard. I just want to make sure we're on the same page with this. Maybe it would look like that to Richard.
I see what you're saying.
But that would not actually be the case, because Garth is a very unassuming legend.
You did try to arrogantly big league me with your knowledge of Wayne's World.
Yeah, but I tried to do it. I didn't want to be arrogant about it. I didn't want to be.
Way to do it.
No,
I'll allow it. You're right. I haven't seen the movie Wayne's World in a few years.
I don't think. Well, I don't think that I personally could have done it in a way any more polite than how
Emily,
I did it.
Can we roll the tapes in this scenario? Because did he not intentionally say, like, yeah, I don't know how familiar you are with Wayne's World, but what you just said was so wrong.
Basically, that is what I was saying. But I think I said it a little nicer. Don't put Emily on the spot for this, man.
I couldn't tell if you were correcting yourself or him.
No, I was just making sure. I wasn't trying to.
That was a nice way of saying, yeah. You what's up, Richard?
I was trying to.
You think that's why they named him Richard in the movie?
Because he's a dick. I mean, it all
Probably.
fits. It all works out. Anyways, I apologize for any rudeness.
All right, keep going.
Uh,
I don't accept.
Tommy Callahan, just because he's played by Chris Farley, the athleticism that is in a body of that size, I think is going to be a huge problem for Wayne and Garth. And honestly, I think that at the end of the day, Tommy might be the full deciding factor.
Well, and I don't think that, not that exact scenario happens in Tommy Boy, but I don't think that a taser. So this is okay. So let's say Garth pulls out the taser belt and tasers Tommy Callahan. Tommy Callahan falls flat on his face, and then they both kind of go to start cornering Richard. I think Richard's instant reaction then is hands up, like, I don't even like that guy. Like, you guys can kill him if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And while he's saying that, Tommy Callahan gets up and, like, double fists over the top of their head. And they get no neck.
Yeah. They do full-on Scooby-Doo no necks.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
No, 100%. I literally only bring up the Garth thing because I know he, like, the way he speaks and stuff. He seems like a meek, very, very meek character.
But you're saying he's got some juice.
He's got 100%. He is the juice. He kind of is the juice.
Socrates.
Yeah, he's pretty much that. He's pretty much that sort of thing. See, we haven't talked about Wayne at all, which
I don't even know
because
which one
I don't
is
know.
Which. Wayne is Dana Carvey.
No.
Garth is Dana Carvey.
Yes, with the glasses.
Blonde hair.
Yes, that's Garth.
Wayne is dark hair.
Yes.
Okay.
And Wayne, I mean, because Wayne just seems like such a regular guy, whereas the other ones are so much more. There's a lot more character to them. And also, like, to your point about
stoned all the time?
No. They're just like, they're just metal. They're just metalheads. But no, they don't. But they don't do. They're never doing drugs in the movie or on the sketch or anything. So you can't say that though because there's no. True.
I forget that started from an SNL sketch.
Oh yeah. Probably the most successful movie to come out of a sketch ever. What?
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Thinking about what direction I want to go. And also thinking, I don't know if we've done it, but there was a better matchup for this fight.
Uh-huh.
That was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Which we have done Bill and Ted versus Troy and Abed from Community.
That's why. Fuck, what a good fight that was.
It was.
And that's why we didn't do it.
Yeah.
Do you have any finishing points on Wayne for me? Before you tell me I'm wrong, whatever I say.
No, Matthew, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll say something stupid so you can dunk on me again if you want.
I don't think I dunked on you. Maybe it was a layup or a nice mid-range shot, but there's no way it was a dunk.
Over a Kia. I was over a Kia.
I just am not sure how much of a factor Wayne really is in this fight because he does. I mean, being a metal guy, again, we see them going to like rock clubs and stuff like that. Like he's used to crowds and things, but he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who, if he gets nudged, would like nudge back hard. And when you have a guy like Tommy Callahan, who's just this big dude who's kind of invulnerable, like he gets a lot of shit thrown at him in the movie Tommy Boy. He's very resilient physically. I mean, he's kind of just a force of nature in his own right. It's really hard to beat him.
I think he. All right, so let me play this out. The original scenario happens. Garth zaps. Wayne and Garth corner Richard. Richard cowers. Tommy gets up. Hits Garth over the head. Garth goes down. And then Wayne is like taken back by it, and then Tommy Callahan's like, "Oh gee, I can't do a Tommy Callahan, but an oh gee, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt him."
Oh, that's interesting.
And then goes like everything's okay. Goes to hug Wayne, and accidentally snaps Wayne's neck in a hug, Lenny style from Of Mice and Men.
That could happen.
I'm taking Tommy Callahan and Richard.
It's just so difficult to beat a Tommy Callahan type.
Yeah, guy's a specimen.
Yeah, and I honestly with
and I think Richard No, I know,
Oh,
but
that's
I'm
weird.
just saying.
No, it's strange.
I think
'Cause was in the middle of a
Richard's
sentence. At
original
least I thought I was.
confidence and his original dickishness will play a factor in how the whole thing plays out ultimately as well.
Okay.
Like, because I think before Tommy gets zapped in this theory, Richard would be full court press, dick.
Yeah, big
mode.
time.
Yeah.
And I also think that if either Wayne or Garth, mostly Garth, like you said, were taken out first, I do think Wayne would also kind of have that thing like, whoa, hey, all right, like Wayne and Garth, their partnership seems much more codependent than Tommy's and Richard's.
Yes.
So when you're having a tag team match like this, unfortunately, that even if you might be on the same page a little bit more, it looks like it's going to be a detriment to you. So, of course, I'm taking Tommy and Richard as well.
Clean sweep on that. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Tommy Callahan and Richard from Tommy Boy versus Wayne and Garth from
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Well, then all I could think of then was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure because I said the title out loud.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Wayne and Garth from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense.
No, it all works out.